Hello, lovely friends. It's Karen, and I'm going to do an unboxing today of these new Barbie Looks. This is Wave 3, model number 17, and Barbie Looks, model 14. So I'm doing a live because this is going to be longer, and you know me, I get lazy and I don't like to edit videos. I might do some shorts just like highlighting these or something later. I don't know. Or maybe I just won't. So originally, when I first started getting all the Looks dolls, I thought this is the only Barbie line that I'm going to collect all of. And I did so far. I've got every single one, but I'm not sure that I want to get every single one of these. And the reason is, let's look at the back. Okay, so I most definitely wanted him out of all of them. He was the one I wanted the most because I was talking to Ellie Nefrit about the like after each wave, and I kept saying, "Oh, I wish they'd have an Asian man," and they do. They have an Asian man. So now on this wave, and I'm super excited about it. And so I really wanted him, and I'm not a big fan of color blocking. The only outfits that I like, but I don't collect these dolls for the outfits, right? And the only outfit I liked was this one. And this guy was sold out just a couple days after they went live. So I did want him because I'm always looking for more guys. So I will have to get him later. So, and then this girl, I liked the outfit. This is the only outfit that I actually like. But I was disappointed because she is the same face sculpt as the girl with the afro on the curvy body in Wave 1, which is like one of my all-time favorite face sculpts on the planet. So that's not a problem, but I was like, a duplicate, you know? Like, I don't know. It's not like, I mean, I grew up in the freaking 70s and 80s when every single Barbie doll was like the same, so I don't know why I'm complaining, right? But then I couldn't help myself because I love this face so much, and she's on the regular body, and she's styled differently. So then I looked at this girl, and I think this is the Andra sculpt, which was in Wave 2, maybe, but with hair instead of a pixie cut and on a curvy. And I was like, that face is beautiful, but I don't know, that hair. I normally like curly hair. I don't know. There's just something about her. And then this girl here, I forget which sculpt she is. So I'm kind of interested in this one. Is this the Lena again? I don't know. There was like a duplicate. Maybe this was the Victoria again or something. Or one of these two was a duplicate as well. And I do like this redhead, but we just got a redhead with curly hair. But it's a brighter red. So I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm most definitely going to get him. And we'll see if I get these others. I'm sure that once they're like, I'm really not a fan of color blocking except for in artwork. I do like some of these pieces as separates. So like, I hate this dress. This dress is like the most unflattering thing in the face of the planet. This I do like as separates, and I need more curvy clothes. That's cute as separates. This piece, this piece is fine as separates. I don't really like them together. This outfit is the only one that I think is cute. This is fine as separates, and this skirt is probably cute for other things. But I am a huge fan of these bootcut pants and this top. That is successful to me. That is the only one that I think is like fashionable. And I'm not against casual clothes. In fact, I prefer Barbies in casual clothes most of the time because I like to see I like to see, you know, people who have doll photography, and yeah, I don't need this to record. What? Yeah, don't record this. I like to see Barbies in dioramas doing casual things. I don't just like to see them all glammed up. I like, you know, watching Instagram with lots of, you know, dolls living little stories in their dioramas. So I like casual clothing, so that's not the problem. I just don't really like these. But you know, I didn't really like most of the clothing in the first two waves either. So I don't get these dolls for the clothing. I get them for the, you know, cool face sculpts and the posable bodies. Is she on a darker skin tone? I'm gonna have to, yeah, she is on a darker skin tone. I didn't realize that. Okay, so even though they're the same, they're very different. So we'll get her unboxed in a second. Gosh, I just love this doll. She's like she's on like my top 10 favorite dolls. Okay. So I'm gonna open up the guy first though, because I am really excited about that he's Asian. You know, we've had like no Asian men, like practically at all, and there's a lot of pretty Asian girls. You know, I have a couple. Mattel sent this I don't know, for some reason it took a lot longer than it normally does to get these from Mattel after I ordered them right away. And I also pre-ordered a third. There was they have a special new gimmick on this new one where you can get a tall girl that's got two outfits. And so I ordered her because she was really pretty. Maybe she's the Victoria face sculpt, but she's like a brunette with like long straight black hair and bangs, and on a tall body. I don't know. One of them was a duplicate. So, but I had to pre-order her because they were all just on pre-order for like April, and you had to be a Barbie Signature member to get them. So to get her, so I got her. So I technically bought 3 at once. I just don't have the other one yet. So, and I won't for another month or so. All right, so the Barbie Signature Looks certificate and part of this, the back of the stand and the clip are in here, in the back of the box. If you haven't opened these before, I just stick these over here. I have a pile of them somewhere. I don't know. It doesn't really. I don't keep all this stuff. I'm a bad collector. Ain't got room or time for that. All right. I'm just gonna see if I can make this easier on myself and cut it all from the back. Normally I go in from the front, but I love these dolls for the price point and, you know, for their unique line. And I don't know, I just really like the Looks dolls. They're just like my favorite thing. I understand what they're doing with the clothing and it's fine. I just wish they would, I don't know, do something different. Again, I'm not a total fan of the outfits, but they're trying to sell you basic outfits because the whole point of this, and then make it a, you know, cohesive look, because the whole point of these dolls is that you're going to redress them. You know, collectors like to, hi Lixie. Hi Lizzie, how are you? Thanks for coming by to see me open these dolls. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I really like this line, and, you know, the point is that you're supposed to restyle them and take pictures of them and put them up on Insta and all that stuff. And someday I will do that. You know, I've been debating, though, whether or not I should get a whole second Instagram account for the doll stuff or not. Right now I have my Instagram and is just my main one where I put all my interests on it. And I just don't know if, like, you know, I have so many people follow me for art or just because they're family or what. I don't know if those people would be really interested in dolls. And so I just keep wondering if I should, because some people are weird about dolls, you know, and they judge you or think you're strange or So yeah, I wonder, this is interesting. His legs have these like kind of zip tie-y things around them. You could cut them from the front, or you could try to unlink them from the back. Oh. Are you a doll collector, Lizzie? Do you like dolls? Yeah. So however, I'm just going to cut him out and hopefully not cut his shirt. There we go. So I was curious if his hair is flocked. It's not just painted on. I don't know if I feel like it might be coming up a little. Maybe not. I like that it's flocked. I don't know, I like his buzz cut, but it's so hard to get good hair on guys. I wish they would figure out a way to make good hair on guys too. But I guess it's really hard to make nice hairdos that are short hair on Barbie size dolls, 1/6 scale dolls. There's something, how is this on here? Okay. So yeah, another box to recycle. I'm not going to keep that. All right, so here he is. I don't know what his face sculpt is. His head is a little bit loose. That's kind of annoying. He's very muscular. And this isn't even the muscular body. I think the other guy is like on a massively muscular body. And he's tall. Like, he's really tall. Let's put him next to this girl. So he is a tall male. This is a regular Barbie size and he's tall. Yeah, you can see that. His skin tone is a nice tanned color. I'm just trying to, his arms are bending nicely. Sometimes it's really difficult to get these arm joints, the double arm joints, to bend. He has movement up here. And this shirt should just come off his, yeah, it doesn't have any Velcro or anything. It's just a big loose tank in kind of like a sport mesh material. I mean, his pink pants are cute, but oh look, the Barbie label was kind of tucked in there funny. And his shoes are a nice white tennis shoe. What is that detail there? Ah, it says Ken right here, like where the logo for a shoe would be. And it's on both sides. These are cute. So yeah, I'm super excited to have him. I wish I had one of my Asian dolls over here. Do I? Wait. Well, here's the looks. Here's the petite Asian girl of whom I chopped off her hair even more because I didn't like it, but I'm still not happy with it. But look at how tiny she looks next to him. That's in her heels. She's the petite. And do I have my Kira over here or not? It's hard to say. I don't think I do. I think my Kira's over there. Yeah, anyway, my Kira that I put on the Kira BMR body that I have, the BMR Kira that I have. Hi, Ellie. Oh, Ellie, look who I got. I got, I'm so glad you saw me on because look. All right, so I got 2 of them, right? Because remember, I only ordered the 14 and 17. So this girl and him, and I also ordered the signature pre-order girl, but she's not coming till April. So yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised he's so tall. What do you think? His hair is flocked. I had just mentioned you too, saying earlier that I was like, oh, Ellie and I have been talking after each wave that they need an Asian guy, and they finally brought one. Yeah, so he's got a little piece of flocking that's not right. Let's get that off of there. His flocking is already collecting schmutz off my table. His head's a little loose. That's the only problem with him, but I think he's printed well, and I really like his face mold. He's so large though. Like, I know that he's super tall. I know that Asian guys are getting taller now. One of my favorite Korean actors is like 6 foot something. So that's not an issue, but I guess I wasn't expecting him to be quite as tall. Let's see him next to. Okay, pretend that this guy's got some pants on because, yeah, he's even taller than, slightly taller? Is he slightly taller or are they about the same? No, I guess they're about the same. I guess they're about the same. Oh, well, technically he is wearing briefs, so I guess he's not naked. Yeah, I guess they're the same. They're probably on the same body. I think they're on the same body. So and you know, these bodies look so muscular to me. I can't even imagine what that buff guy is going to look like when because you know, he was sold out when I bought these and I haven't tried to get him again yet. I'm really surprised. Hey, Gigi Ma, Mel, how you doing? So I'm really surprised. I'm sure I don't even know how big the quote unquote buff body is compared to these guys, because to me these guys are buff. And he's so much taller than the petite Asian girl. It's like funny. I wish I had my Kira over here. I think she's over there. I don't want to go over there. So I'm super happy to get him. You know, I was talking about though how I'm not really excited about the clothing in this line. But I'm never really 100%. There's only ever like 2 outfits in the looks lines that I like. And most of them I'm like, meh. I mean, you know, and I do like them as separates. Usually I don't like, I hate this outfit. I hate it. Like, I hate this top. I hate this skirt. Don't even get me started. I don't like, but you know what? Like, I don't like tank tops like this for myself either. So it's just not my style. But I appreciate it that it would look good under like a jacket or something, and that you could use this as a separate. And anyway, so I like the thought they put into these. I just don't always like, and color blocking is never my favorite, but so let's open up this girl. So I was on the fence about getting her, like I explained earlier, because I already have this girl who is absolutely perfect to me in every way. And I was hoping that they would come up with new molds for the new ones, and certainly, or use molds that they hadn't used in the previous Looks doll lines. But then I was like, well, I love her so much. And I didn't realize that they're different skin tones. Like online, I didn't remember that she was more of a medium skin tone, and that I didn't realize how dark she was. They do make a cute couple. I kind of want to put in with my Kira though, because my Kira's got my heart, but she's my favorite Asian. I've loved her ever since she was like, you know, out in the 80s, 70s. Yeah, so I bought her and him, and I want him, and I'm on the fence on these guys. And my intention was to buy every single Barbie's Looks that ever came out when I first started collecting. This is the only Barbie line I was going to try to be a completionist on, and so I'm feeling like I'm probably still going to buy them all, but I'm just not. I mean, she looks too similar. She's just kind of blah to me. We already have like Lena and the beautiful curvy girl from the last wave, and this is isn't this the Andra sculpt that's just been put on a curvy with like curly hair, and like, oh, we just got a girl with like massive curls. And then this, we already got a curly redhead, so why are we getting another curly redhead? Except that I'm probably going to buy this one because I don't have, she looks so different. I really don't know about this girl. I'm definitely going to try to get him. So I really like her face sculpt, but I don't know. Barbie Looks Wave 3 is a curated collection of dolls, each with a bold, bright look and style personality. The on-trend fashions feature photo-worthy details and with posable, articulated bodies. They inspire the stylist within. Barbie Looks dolls are ready to style, pose, photograph, and post. Yeah, so I would like to, like, on my bucket list of things, on my long to-do list of things, not my bucket list, hopefully, Jesus, I want to make a diorama for Barbies and take pictures of them in clothes that I make and clothes that I buy. And, you know, I really am thinking I might have to start a second Instagram account for this, though, because I just don't want to flood my main Instagram account with only dolls. Like, I don't mind putting dolls on there, but I don't want to make it, like, all dolls all the time. And I was saying that the only outfit that I like on this whole set is this one. I think this is the only outfit that like works and looks stylish. And I like this skirt as a separate, but definitely not with this freaking top. It looks disgusting. I like these shorts for the curvy. I don't really care. This is fine. It's okay. It's nothing special. This dress is hideous and makes her look fat in the middle, even though she's anything but. I don't know. It makes her look pregnant or something. It's a weird, I don't know. If she was standing up, it probably wouldn't look as weird. And this is just blah. You know, it's cute, but you know, it's male, it's casual tan clothes, and you know, the blue pant shorts would look fine with anything. I dislike the sky blue shoes, and this green, and so I actually have some designs that I was obsessed with this kind of green and orange for a while, but I don't like it on clothing. But I love the raglan tee. So I don't know. It's a strange mix. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, even with color block, like, okay, so if you're going to do color block, can we do it more like a Mondrian or something? Why do we have to do it so weird? And I know that they're talented designers. Like, so why was this what they chose? Like, why? And, you know, the pink pants are cute on him. They fit him perfectly, but they're pink. And I don't know, you know, when you're trying to, like, most people, Mel, like your Dolly drama, the Four Seasons. Like, I love casual clothing, and I love to see people take their dolls and, you know, do dioramas and make stories with them. I love that on Instagram. And, you know, but so that's why I love these dolls. And it kind of kills me every time somebody takes a Looks dolls and like uses them to rebody. Even though I have problems with the line, I'm like, they're signature dolls. Stop rebodying them. but I try to ignore the fashion and just buy them for what the doll looks like, and just try to like block out the clothes. Because you know, we're making clothes for our dolls. We're buying clothes for our dolls. You know, we redress them. We don't keep them on the, I mean, I know that you guys are the kind of collectors that I am. We don't just put them in a box or put them on the shelf and leave them in their outfit styled as they are forever. We like to actually play with our dolls. So, so to me, I try to look past like the BMR dolls. Those clothes were god awful, but I look past the you know, the outfits to the Kira BMR is like one of my all-time favorite dolls. She's in my top 10 or 20, whatever. She's one that I love so much, and I didn't think I was going to, because she looked so ridiculous in that outfit, but I bought her anyway. And once I got her out of that stupid outfit, she's so gorgeous. I just love her. So, all right, let me get this girl out. So I try to save this clear plastic, and I cut this out, and I've got a pile over there. I'm trying to, like, I have so many boxes because I have things coming in and out all the time. I'm trying to be better about, half of this room is like stuff that needs to be recycled, this mess in my room. But I am trying to at least save this plastic, because again, I have visions for dioramas that have not happened yet. So I'll cut that out before I get rid of it. Okay. All right, so here she is, number 14. And my favorite, I really was on the fence about buying her, but I wanted the pants, and hi Tracy. I wanted the pants, and I love this doll sculpt so much. So I thought, oh, well, they can be sisters if I ever make a story about them. But I was forgetting, I thought that they were the same skin tone. And so now I'm actually glad that I didn't notice that, because now it's like she's different enough to me, with a totally different skin tone that, and you know, if I want to dress this beautiful face on a regular, it's so much easier right now to find, it's hard to find curvy fashions, right? So now I can at least put this pretty girl in regular style clothes a lot, you know, find clothes for her. Is she tall though? I don't know. I'm so used to looking at Blythe bodies right now that it's like hard for me to judge. They just seem so much bigger than Blythe because they're, you know, their bodies are bigger. Okay. All right, so I got to get this off the back first because all the time I forget the stand is on here and then I freaking toss it and then I have to go fish it out of the recycling. So, because the base of the stand and the stand waist peg are in here with this behind the wrinkled certificate of authenticity that the black label. Yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of this line. I'm going to wait and like stalk Instagram and see if I see what the other dolls look like. And if I think they're pretty enough, then I might, or they, you know, sometimes I see them restyled and I'm like, oh yeah, you know what? I do want that doll after all. It's like when we were home buying, we had to look past, or when you're buying a house or something and you don't like, you know, people see just like, you know, how the kitchen is done and they don't see the house itself. And you're like, well, you can, if you have the money, obviously. What do you go? Oh, Vanessa's here. Hi, Vanessa. What are you saying, Mel? You're making a diorama? Another one? Because I love your dioramas and stuff. I really enjoy everybody's stories. I wish Ellie would get on the ball and start making some stories for us. Yeah, their certificate's just like pathetic, really. It's just, I mean, and it's wrinkled. It doesn't even look good. Like, if they really are going to include it, can't they take care of it? I don't know. So, and I wish Barbie would come out with some signature fashion packs. That would be, like, you know how they used to have those awesome packs in the 90s and stuff, the Fashion Avenue or whatever packs. I wish they would do like some signature fashion packs that are like collector level that you could buy separately without a doll. I'm sure they would be expensive, but you know, they might be worth it. There's so many people that can't frickin' sew, and if it's got the Barbie label on it, and you know, then it's gonna appreciate in value, whereas like homemade stuff doesn't always. People are like, oh, you know, they like homemade. I mean, unless it's like really well done homemade stuff, like people, that stuff doesn't appreciate. But if it's got a Barbie label on it, then it will appreciate. So it would be, you know, worth it to spend the extra on it. So if you're hearing me, Mattel. Oh, you want to make me a diorama? Oh, how could I say no to that? That would be so sweet. How much would you charge me for that? Yeah, I do like these pants a lot, but I am still, so I grew up as a child in the 70s. So I still like, I'm sorry, I'm reading your comments. The Fashion Avenue were so good. Yeah, I'm stocking some of them on my Mercari. I just haven't, oh, you think there was voting on the Instagram and you think it might be, oh, so they, so they're on the same wave. I hope it is because, oh crap, look at this crap. The can wasn't tied in like this. Oh, Gigi Ma, I would be so happy to have a diorama from you and to show it off and make a video about it and take pictures and start an Instagram as my inaugural if I had one of yours. Because I don't know when I'm going to get to mine. I bought some wood panels. I keep buying stuff for dioramas, and I also want to, yeah, my husband and I have so much stuff shipped to the house because of his second business that he has a day job and he has like a hobby business, and we have so much cardboard being sent here. And I really cringe every time. I mean, I don't care, use what you want, but I have a problem with foam board because, I mean, I know people use it. Like I watch my Froggy stuff, and you know, it's a fabulous building material, and I just absolutely hate these. That was completely unnecessary to keep her head in. Let me see if I can shove it in there. Nope. almost. Sometimes I just shove the ends in. It's easier than to get them out. There we go. Anyway, my Froggy stuff, like I'm totally obsessed with her channel, you know. She's very inspiring and stuff, but she switched over from, she does everything in foam board, and that's fine. It's a wonderful building material, but that's foam, right? What colors would I like? I would like neutral colors. Oh, you watch her too, Froggy? I mean, Gigi Ma, geez, I'm so losing my mind. I love my Froggy stuff, Gigi Ma Mel says. It's hard to find foam board here, to be honest. Ellie, good, because, well, I mean, so I feel like my carbon footprint is ridiculous as it is. And you know, look how the pants are dented from the, this is a problem, since this is the only outfit I like in the entire collection. The pants have been dented by the plastic. I don't know if that would iron out or come out with some rubbing. You know, I need to buy a tiny little iron because my iron is a full-size garment iron, and I have a giant full-size ironing board that I used to use all the time when I was knitting and blocking my wool. And but it's over yonder in the pile of crap, and you know me and my pile of crap. So yeah, I mean, I'm kind of a plain Jane. Like, I love color, but you know, unless it's for a kid's room or something, because you know, I want the dolls to kind of be I like classic looking, like cream, brown, whites. I do like blue, like for kitchens. I love like a cream and a blue for like, my living rooms, my house are painted like a yellow, but that's, sometimes I wish it was, I don't know. I'm kind of into that white on white aesthetic right now, just for like, I want to get my whole office, when my whole office is redone, I want to kind of get at that, but that's going to be a while. I do have some, my husband bought me as a lovely gift. He bought me two big shelves that have to be put together. And they're going to go on that wall over there where all the crap is, but I have to remove all the crap first, and they are white shelves, but they're the cube shelves. So they're going to be good. I have plans. I just have to get my ass together and get it done. Oh, I'm so excited, Mel. That's going to be so amazing. All right, so let's get back to the dolls. Like, Ellie says she prefers to build dioramas on or inside of a shelf and not build the room itself. You know, that's really, I still have dreams of having, like, you know, like a shelf, a whole shelf dedicated as a doll, as a doll house, and a whole thing of shelves. But I kind of like the versatility of like a diorama too. I don't know. I like any kind of dolls, like dollhouse dioramas, dollhouses. Look, okay, so I have some problems with this doll. So I already have a couch that I made, but I don't have a bedroom. So I was planning on making a living room, so I don't have a bedroom yet. So I would love a bedroom. That would be super sweet. That would be super sweet. All right, so let's talk about the problems with this doll. First of all, I'm going to just go over the problems I see. First of all, we have this terrible indentation on her clothing, which is no bueno. I love the pants, and I like the idea of the high heel shoes under there because, you know, she kind of needs them. However, I am not a fan. I wish these were black or white. I mean, who wears purple fucking shoes? Like, I don't, you know, and this is like a rubbery plastic. Ellie, have you ever tried painting these? They just look so unrealistic when they're like this. Nobody makes shoes like this. Like, maybe the purple would be fine, but if this was like, looked like cork or a black heel, it might be cute. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that drives me nuts about Barbie. Like, Jay, hi, how are you? I bought a couple Looks dolls, and so far I've only bought 3 and 2 have come, and we were just talking about that, and I was just complaining about this girl. I love this face sculpt so much, and I love the makeup on her. Like, that was another thing when I looked at her. She was differently like her makeup was different than the other girl, and again, her skin tone. I love the blue eyeshadow on her, and it's not too bright. Like, it's not clowny. It's just on her eye. Like, it doesn't go, she doesn't have anything on her upper brow. And I love this mauvey pink on her, and it's kind of glossy. I mean, it's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. I love this face sculpt. It's my favorite, one of my favorites of all time. All right, so let's compare her to her sister, who's all like shimmery gold. And I like that they are... Is her face more square than this one? Like, did they use the same face but change the... It just looks that way. Her jaw looks a lot squarer, but I might just be bugging because they... I don't know. What do you guys think? It is definitely the same face mold. Those lips you can't deny. I love both of them. It's like in the first wave, they made their eyes a little bit bigger or something, and now they're smaller. And even if they're not smaller, they put this blue shadow like under... God, you can't see what I'm doing. So she has the blue eyeshadow, but then they put like a blue, not eyeshadow, but like a shadow line underneath the eyelashes. And it's kind of a dark, it's like the same blue. And it makes her eyes look smaller. And then this girl does not really have that. Sorry, I have to put them up close to my face so I can see without my glasses on. I have my glasses on, but they're bifocals, and I have far distance, a middle distance, and then my up close I have to put it like 6 inches from my nose before I can, or 4 inches, like right at nose level to see any tiny details. So, all right, let's see what you guys said. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, they said it was the same mold, but you know, it's just that one is on... Is she on the tall? She looks like she's a tall, doesn't she? Or is she just in her heels? Is she on a tall body? I think she is. So she's on the skinny tall body. She's on the skinny tall body. Which is, no wonder her legs look so damn long. Why do you do this to me? It's so hard to find tall clothes, and it's so hard to find curvy clothes. Couldn't you get put on a normal body? I thought you were on a normal. It's like I'm going to have to start designing specifically for curvies and talls and petites. All right, so the other problem with this outfit is that, you know, it looks like the stitching down here. I'm going to take this off and look at this. I don't know if it's just some extra threads or if it's actually like a little effed up. So let's take a look. Jay, I did go ahead and buy that pattern, so I'll send you an email about that later, okay? I'm excited about that. All right, it looks like it's just loose threads. Yeah, this top is fine. It's nothing special. These are going to disintegrate over time. I mean, it won't be for some years, but yeah, but the pants, gosh, they're the only thing that I liked. And why do you need this sticky bit holding your shirt on? It's on. It's on. It's not going to go anywhere in the box. It's just unnecessary garbage. It's gross. So, all right. Anyway, so that's... The other thing I wanted to point out about this girl that I noticed that was that I liked was that she doesn't have just one. She has strands of a brown. So she's got a dark brown, almost black. But do you see the strands of like a lighter brown, mid brown in there? Oh gosh, there's another kajinker sticking out the back. Ugh. So yeah, that was another thing I liked about her, that she didn't just have a one-toned hair. Her hair was I mean, I love this flat black afro so much, but this is pretty cute too. Yeah, damn it, she's a tall. It's annoying as crap. I thought she was regular. I don't have a problem with the tall dolls. It's just that, again, it's really hard. God, and even as a tall, look at Barbie Kens are still so much taller. I don't know. It's just hard to dress them, that's all. And, you know, one of my goals this year was to not buy as many dolls and to start dressing the dolls I have. And it makes it hard when you're trying to buy these awesome different bodies, but wait a minute, that's okay. So she is 11. Is she a regular doll? I don't freaking know. He's almost 12. I don't know. They just seem so big to me next to Blythe's right now. Because look, this is what we've been sewing for lately. And then look. I mean, the Blythe head makes them so much bigger, but let me get another Barbie over here. Okay. So this is a Yoga Barbie with a fashion pack. This skirt is loose on her, but works, but it actually is like perfect for curvy. And this came in a pack together, which really annoyed me because the top only fits a regular Barbie and the skirt you see how much room? It's definitely a perfect fit on a curvy. So the skirt is made to be for both, I guess, but really is for a curvy. But the top isn't for a curvy. So like, what the heck? I mean, all right, so this is a regular girl and this is a tall girl. This is the BMR. This is the BMR that I got secondhand, whose hair had been cut and sort of straightened. Is she tall or is she regular? Maybe she's regular. I can't tell anymore, you guys. Ellie's the expert. Ellie, what do you think? Is she a tall? She's in heels. Yeah, she's a tall. She's a tall. There's no question about it. She's a tall. They're tall. Yeah, she's tall. Jay, are you going to do the boy and the girl or just the girl, or are you going to do just the boy? So let's put this outfit on the tall BMR girl really quick and see. Oh, it's staticky. See if it fits. These shoes, it's so annoying that they're purple because they're so cute. They have this cute little buckle detail there, and I like these. I've had shoes like this in the past with in the 90s, you know, when the chunky heels were in like crazy. And they're adorable. Like, why? Grr, I say. Grr. Also, this fashion pack did not come with shoes, and this is one of those new ones, or the ones that are on the shelves now that are made from recycled plastic, and it was like $4.97 or something. So, yeah, you can, but look at how different their body is. That's funny. Oh no, she's taller. I can't tell. Because look, she's got the long, lean midsection that's like athletic without the, as much of a, it's more of a, it's not as much of an hourglass, and she's got an hourglass figure. Maybe she is regular sized. Oh, I'm freaking losing my mind here. Okay. Yeah, I was going to do the girl because that's the one that I remember. And then if it's not too difficult, I might make the boy too. Compare the feet. All right, her feet are different. So she's not a tall. Why do I think she's tall? I'm absolutely losing my... I need more caffeine. This is the problem. I don't have any. I drank all my caffeine. All right. Do we measure from the top of the head? 31 centimeters. Can I even get you to the top of your head? Well, no, they see. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know, man. We're going to put this on her and see if it fits. If it fits, then it's there. She's not a tall. Okay. Let's try these pants on, and this will be the judge, right? If they're like floods and they don't fit the waist, then we know. Ellie is my Barbie expert, so I take Ellie's word for things. So the pants fit, which is nice, but they fit, it's funny, they fit and they're not down over her feet like they are on the other girl. So I think you're right. I think she's a regular. Because on the other girl, you had to have the high heels. They were so long on her. But this is nice. Look, so these pants, Ellie, will fit your tall Barbies really nicely. You think it's their hair that makes her look taller? Yeah. Oh, I'm so mad about this. The only decent outfit that these dolls came in. I might have to look on eBay and Mercari and see, because usually a lot of times when people buy these dolls, they keep the doll and sell the clothes. I might try to pick up another pair of these. I really like them that much. I think they're so cute. Oh, they fit the tall girl really well. Oh, let's try the shoes. You don't think the shoes are the same? The shoes don't fit. So, or I mean, they could, but her heel is, I could probably stretch them, but that doesn't look like it fits, does it? All right, well, this is good because these pants will fit a tall decently well and will look really cute with shoes. So I might pick up another pair of them. I like the talls too. It's just that they're hard to get clothes for. That's all. That's my only issue with them. And you know, I've looked online at curvy like clothes, and I find it's funny. A lot of people have like taken this apart and like made this outfit in different colors. So let's put her clothes back on, or for now. The tall and the curvy have the same big size feet. Okay, so this is a regular. I hope she's a regular, like I said, because I just have more, you know, it's just easier to sew for. It's easier to, there's just more stuff out there for regulars is all. It's not, and I love this girl so much, and I love her curviness and her style, but it's hard to dress her. But hopefully this year I'll make inroads on that. Okay, so her feet are small, so like those shoes didn't fit, so she's a regular size girl. All right, well that clears up that debate. I am kind of exhausted from doing that fairy collaboration, so. But yet I bought some green material for St. Patrick's Day stuff, and I haven't started anything. I think I'm giving myself, I don't know. I keep thinking that like, I don't know what my problem is with sewing. I really enjoy it and I like the finished products, but I'm not good enough of a sewer yet. So I get frustrated. So yeah, so that is what I've done so far. So let's put their stands together. I still absolutely despise these stands. I think they're the worst of the worst of the worst. I think Mattel really should do something about these frickin' stands. That's another thing I need to invest in, decent stands. Once I get my shelves up, I need to invest in some decent stands for the dolls. And what else am I trying to say here? God, I can't get this on. Yeah, that was so much fun. Everybody's dolls were so amazing. I knew they would be, you know, but I was, this is the man's. Good Lord, Karen. So I don't have a name. Ellie, do you know what the name of this sculpt is off the top of your head? This, the Asian boy, do you know his sculpt name? I've forgotten it if I knew it. Because is it a new sculpt or is it like, I'll have to look that up if you don't know. All right. So I'm just going to keep him. These pants fit him really well. I wouldn't mind buying a second pair of these pants and like tearing them apart to make a pattern because they fit really, really well. This is the same kind of, the fabric's like a nice thick fabric. There's nothing wrong with it, but you know, it's not, it's a synthetic. Do his pants also have a little bit of that mark from the, this would probably iron out if I had an iron. You don't know about the sculpt name? Yeah, the stands come with a white base, which is cool, right? Because the other ones were all black. I guess they didn't feel like black went with this bright colored theme. I don't know. Yeah, I quite like him. He's different. I really like him. In my mind, he's Korean. So there you go. He could be something else, but in my mind, in my world, he's Korean. So yeah, white bases. So I don't have any. Do I have any? I have 0 dolls right now in any coming to me at all. But that is subject to change at any moment. My husband has like is going to take me out. Garage sale season is coming, and this is too loose. What the heck? Did I put this on the wrong stand? Is this bigger? Or... When do you think? No, this is loose on this one as well. What the heck? You see what I'm saying about these garbage stands? All right, so I've never had one that was loose before. Yeah, it's just this. This is too loose. I could, if I had a hot glue gun that worked, as I found out doing my fairy, she does not. It does not right now. I have to get a new hot glue gun. I would hot glue underneath it to keep it in place. That's probably an easy fix, but I mean, why should I be having, why, Mattel? This is your signature label. On a scale of 1 to 10. On quality, what do you guys give this? Is it supposed to be a leg stand? This is why I don't like these doll stands. They lean forward, and then the dolls lean forward if you put their feet back. If you put them at the front, they're usually hanging off. This one is all kinds of jacked up. What in the heck? Maybe I need to angle it backwards, but then it doesn't lock in place. No, you can't put it backwards because then this thing doesn't fit. Oh my God. The stand is a 0 for sure. Look, look at this thing. I'm so angry right now. Oh my God. I mean, you know, how many of these, I could put another one of these on. It's like the whole thing is defective. Maybe I have to put her, maybe it's a leg stand. No, because it doesn't even fit her leg. Christ. Mattel, you're pissing me off. So yeah, so that's why I don't like them. They lean forward, so you have to put the doll, I don't know if you can see this. You have to put, they always slide back, and then they're always leaning forward, and then they fall. Or you have to make them straight, you have to put them like all the way at the edge, and then their feet are hanging off. You shove the stick part up the shirt. Well, that's a clever idea. You know, why don't they just, if they're going to angle them like this, Now she's not on her feet right. She can't even stand up right in this thing. Oh my God, what a garbage piece of garbage this is. Then why don't they make them oval? Like, you know, go out further. Instead of circular, they should make them oval. Mattel, I have some words for you. Yeah, so the dolls are good. The stands are garbage. The white bases are good. I've moved them out of the way. Yeah. So before I go, tell me what you guys are working on right now. I have bought green fabric that I wanted to make a couple dresses out of for St. Patrick's Day, and that's all I have like on my agenda to do. I mean, I'd love to do a lot more projects, but I need to get those done first. I need to set a date with Ellie. All right, I'll spread the legs as Ellie recommends. I have a couple ideas of collabs with Ellie that we've been talking about forever that I've slacked on because we have these, because I thought Ellie's Chrislings doll was so cute. I wanted to do a collab with her about that. And Ellie, you know how we were thinking about making guys' clothes? Do we want to now wait for your Asian boy to come in? And then we'll do a collab with him? Because you bought him, right? Okay. Fluffy fabrics from the thrift store. I'm like behind on videos. I'm going to have to go. You know, Ellie, your videos are not, even though I'm subscribed to all, your videos, even when I go like subscribe, I hit my see what my the channels I've subscribed to have uploaded. You're not showing up in there. And then I'll have to go and like every once in a while one of yours does. And then I'm like, oh shit. And then I go look and I'm like 4 or 5 videos behind. And I'm like, why, what is going on? Like, why is she not always, I don't know why. Like I see every single one of Jay's, I see every single one of Jay's videos that pop up like consistently and Marna's. I don't know why yours are like hit or miss in my subscriber feed. I don't know why it's bugging like that. It's driving me. That's why I'm so behind on your stuff. This doll is what I'm going to use for the mermaid. Okay, when your guy comes, we can do the man collab. And, oh, he's the Brandon sculpt? Did the other Brandon sculpt look like him, Jay? Now he's going to have to be called Brandon. So, yeah, I'm going to use the Basak play for my mermaid. YouTube does that to me too. Yeah, I know, Ellie. I know you do, which is why then I'm like, I look and I'm like, oh, Ellie's uploaded something. And then I look and I'm like, wait a minute, Ellie's uploaded like 1 million videos and I've missed them. And then it's like, oh. So that's why I've been hit or miss on your videos lately. Her hair is like coming out. So I know these dolls are really hard to customize. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to tackle her. And I was looking at her the other day thinking about the mermaid collab. And first of all, her legs come out at the bottom. So if I make her a mermaid outfit, that's going to be... I still haven't managed to bend her knees. I'm afraid to do it. Her legs come out at the bottom. So it's fine, but I don't know what I'm going to use for the fabric there. And then her hair, I was looking at her hair and I bought her for this color for the, is she on the screen? Yeah. I bought her for this color of hair for the mermaid challenge, but, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it because it's going to be kind of hard to style. I don't know if this is just the Basak that I have. All right. Well, Ellie, when he gets there, let me know. I mean, hopefully I'll see your video, but because the way the bangs are rooted, she's got more hair on this side than this side that's bang, and I don't really necessarily want to cut. Like, I don't know. Her hair is rooted really funny. I mean, she's a cheap doll, so I'm not complaining, you know, like you get what you pay for. ugh, it just feels funny. And I wasn't even sure I was gonna, so I wasn't even sure I was gonna do like much of a face up on her, even though she came with a chipped lip. So I was thinking maybe I'll like do a lot of braids with seashells and things, you know? But then I don't know, her hair's kind of funky, so I'm not sure. I might end up trying, maybe I need to buy a different, maybe I need to get a different Blythe. I don't really want to spend money on a different Blythe. And when is the challenge? Because I really do like how their arms come out the side. I wish regular Blythes did this, the regular stock Blythes. So I just don't know. It's funny, her hair looks like an aqua blue on camera every single time with my iPhone, but it's actually a green. It's like a mint green, it's got blue tones to it, but it's more green than blue. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to style her, because you can't do the eye chips very easily. Marna says you have to drill them out. Not till June. I feel like it would be easy to cut off her eyelashes and glue new ones on there. That probably wouldn't be a problem. Get your eyes on. I would like to redo her lip, I suppose, but then she's so shiny everywhere. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm like on the fence, because I do like her. I think she's cute, but yeah, Ellie, that's what I was thinking, like shells and beads. But then when I was trying to like do some test braids and stuff, I was looking at the rooting and I wasn't sure if it was going to be easy or not. So I just feel like if I don't do like a face up, then everybody else. Okay, here's something funny I'm noticing. I don't know if you can see this, but these eyes, when you shine them, they have like a little flat spot that I think it might be in the, I can't tell if it's on the surface or if it's in the pupil, that the regular Blythe eye chips don't have. It's not a problem. It's just funny. It's just a little subtle difference I've noticed. I mean, I'm feeling like the pressure, if I don't carve and paint her and sand her, those eyes are pretty, then, you know, I will not be as good as the other girls. You know, it's like pressure. Yeah, I wondered about that. Like, you know, what if I painted the eye chips and then tried not to go outside the lines and then sealed them? Because I really don't feel like drilling out her eyes. The boggling, her eyes do move around a lot in here. I mean, they're just different, you know? I wanted to, their eye mechanisms work pretty, you do see this flat spot? Okay, good. It's not just me then. The only thing I don't like about them is their eyelashes. Like, that is like the most, June 3rd, yeah, so I don't think I have time to get another doll. And I wanted to try working on a Basak, so, but yeah, and I do actually like this painted on eyeshadow. It's like perfect for a mermaid. I don't feel like I need to change that. The color's fine. The only thing I don't really would want to change would be her lips, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I guess I'm still gonna go with her. I guess I'm just gonna be like, you know what? If I don't go as far as the other girls, it's fine. You know. Thanks, Jay. I do want to try to change her eyelashes. And do something with her hair and maybe if I do the braids lower down, start the braids lower down, then it won't be a problem with the way the hair is. But I don't know if you can see this, but like she's got so much more bang on this side than she does on this side. And I'm wondering, and it's not even. So I'm wondering if I could boil her hair and get these bangs in the part going the other direction and set with some boiling water. Because I think it's just too much. I think that this is supposed to be over here, and Yeah, the light blue in her hair is pretty, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's supposed to be going more over and it got all stuck to one side. So I think if I boil, like, if I think I'm gonna have to fix her part. And I know it's for fun, but I feel like here's the thing. It's not that I'm like in competition with people. I feel like if I don't do all that stuff, then people are gonna think that I was lazy and um and that I didn't try as hard as everybody else. Isn't that a stupid insecurity? Like, you didn't do a face up on the fairy girl and probably won't. Oh, see, that makes me feel better. I'm just kind of like, I really enjoy face ups and stuff, but like, I do like changing out the eye chips, even though I hate burning glue sticks. It's really gross and I don't like it. But, you know, with Petal, I don't know. I don't want to use Mr. Super Clear at all. And I just don't know what to do because I would go further with my doll, face ups if I wasn't, I just got over cancer. I'm not over, I mean, hopefully I'm over it, but I don't really want to be using super toxic chemicals having already been like somebody used cancer once. I don't want to do that to myself. And I feel like I can't, how to do the face ups on these dolls in a permanent way, or without that. And yeah, it is just my hobby. You drew on yours with watercolor pencils, Jay. Did you use Mr. Super Clear though? I mean, I probably will do her eyelids though. I'll probably put nail polish on her eyelids, hopefully with some kind of a blue. So I'll have to go to the Dollar Tree and see if I can find some blue. I don't want to spend more than $1 on it, but maybe I'll have to. That's fine. And I have eyelashes here. I've never put eyelashes on, so I'll cut these off and Krylon spray varnish, a flat Mod Podge. So everything online is really conflicting about Mod Podge on the dolls. I don't know if it's conflicting about the if it's conflicting with the violet vinyl or resin, or like being sticky, or if it's plastic. And then I went and I looked at a bunch of model painter, because those people that paint like miniature model armies for like gaming and war gaming and like D&D and stuff, they paint plastic all day long. And I was like, oh, they have some spray base coats, but they were only in like colors that were not doll colors. I was like, don't they just have a clear one? Because obviously they must have some experience of sticking their base coats and their primers to plastics. So I was thinking maybe this would be a better paint than just like the acrylic stuff that you get at the art store, or the, if it's specially formulated for models, miniatures. Jay sanded lightly with sandpaper and then drew onto her with the pencil. So you didn't seal yours either then. I mean, I could take her apart and try. I mean, she's only $8, or I could buy some extra paint. I could try sanding her down. So here's the other thing. You guys are hearing all my crazy craft. So you know that in the world, microplastics is like really a big thing. We're finding that it's in everything. So the fact that I really have an issue. And this isn't just with dolls, it's just like with everything. Like when I was painting, when I was getting a BFA in fine arts in college, I was really, even though I really loved painting with oils, I didn't really like, the turpentine, and I didn't, they used to have like the cad red and the something yellow had actual like hard metal toxins in them, and you had to be careful. So I've always been like, and even when I worked with, when I did polymer beads, when I was doing jewelry, I didn't like sanding those either, and I would use wet dry sandpaper because, I think about it, I'm like, we can't breathe in Mr. Super Clear, and yet here we are outside spraying this crap into the environment where my cardinals are in the backyard, and like If it's bad and for me to breathe in, why are we, I know that when you spray it outside, it's diffusing on the wind. So it's not like you're not spraying it to an animal's face, right? But I think about it. I think about like when we're carving down, Blythe, where if you're using fine sandpaper, are you wearing respiratory protection? Because you could be inhaling that stuff if you're using, like, if you're not doing just wet, dry sandpaper. Even with like, when I was working with wood in art school and stuff, they had not just to keep the place clean, but you think sawdust isn't really a problem, but if it's that fine and it gets into your lungs constantly. Only the lips, and Liquitex gloss comes in matte too, believe. I might try that. I could go grab some Liquitex. I've used that for years in painting and stuff. Anyway, so I just worry about all this stuff going into the environment, and I think about all the acrylic paint I use, and then I run it down the sink, and when I'm washing my brushes, or everything is just, I don't know. I get wrapped up into all that crap. I get really, and then I think, how many people are really out there doll customizing in the population of the world? It's probably fine, Karen. But I get all like, I let things like that. There's a reason I'm on anti-anxiety medication. So, because I start going down rabbit holes of those thoughts, and it makes me anxious, and I get worried, and then I don't want to do it, and it's stupid. Oh, Ellie, I'm glad that I'm not the only one who thinks these crazy things. So I don't like to do it too much, right? Like, I see those girls like completely with their Dremels, and they're just like, and that's fine, and they make beautiful things, but I can't help but think, all the byproduct that's going in. I mean, I'm hoping that they're disposing of it properly. I'm hoping they're not breathing it in, So yeah, I'm even afraid to keep my bottle. I bought a bunch of acetone, and even though I used to use that stuff when I was a kid in the 70s, like acetone nail polish remover, like now not thinking twice about it, now I'm like, oh my God, look at these warning labels. And I'm afraid to keep it up in my office because when it gets hot in the summer up here, it's like gets up to 90 degrees, and I'm afraid it's going to catch fire. You feel the same way, Tracy? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could buy like one of those, filter masks and spray the Mr. Super Clear. But again, I'm thinking, well, how is this ultimately, again, I'm not cranking out $1 a month. I'm not like, but I watch like My Poppin' Atelier or whatever, Atelier, have been for years. And, I think about the amount of coats of Mr. Super Clear these girls go through. And I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, like, I'm hoping you're protecting yourself, but the amount of this toxic crap you're putting out into the, world, and all the microplastics we're finding in everything, in the soil, in our own bodies, like, it's probably fine, but maybe it's not. I don't know. It's just, it is what it is anyway. So that's my crazy get to know Karen a little bit more crazy rant. I wish, like, that's the only thing about Petal that like I think that the acrylic went on really nicely with just a light sand of her face, but this is just regular colored pencil, and I rubbed it in like blush, but it's not on there permanently, and I would have liked to get a darker color than that. Yeah, glitter too. Even if I just get, like, I bought a used Blythe that was in a glitter dress, and the glitter is like, I can't stand that stuff getting everywhere. At least mica powder is like a natural substance, right? Oh, you watch her too and think the same thing. Yeah, the amount of Mr. Super Clear she uses. Can I tell you a secret, Tracy, if you watch her? I cannot stand the way in the last year or so she has been this is such a nitpicky. I would never say it to her because her work is beautiful, and I don't want to tear any, but it's a funny little pet peeve of mine. So, when she draws the eyes now, she takes a white pencil. She didn't used to always do this, and she makes those lines, those radial lines in the iris, which is fine, but she bleeds the lines out over into she draws it out into the whites of the eyes, and she doesn't always cover it up. So you can see the lines of the iris like in the whites of the eyes, and it's like an OCD thing for me. It makes me crazy. I can't stand it. Like on a gut, it's nothing to do with her skill. It's nothing to do, it's a taste thing. And it's like eyeballs don't have those lines in there. It's like this OCD like weirdness that I have. It's like eyeballs don't have lines in the iris or in the whites of the eyes. They don't have white because you know she shades the eyes and so there's still always like a trace of it, and it's like fine, that's her thing. She likes it. It's fine. It's not ugly. It's not a problem. Like it's not a slam against her. It's my own personal reaction, but it drives me up the bend. Like I cannot stand it. I cannot stand it. But it's nothing to slam her about. It's nothing, it doesn't knock her, or it doesn't make her art less valid. It doesn't make her work less beautiful. So I could never say that to I could never go on there and say that because it's just not a valid, it's not a criticism. It's not valid on any kind of, you know, like, it's just a personal thing that drives me batty. That like, maybe, but, I wondered if it was a design choice because she doesn't have any reason to deliberately go outside the lines like that. There's no reason. And usually eyes have a rim around the iris anyway. So why is she doing that? Like it has to be a design choice. She has to, yeah. Yeah. If people put dark brown in that's true to real life, but it's really just shadow, right? And like, so look, this doll has a really nice shadow under her nostrils and it's not painted. So if you go black or a dark brown, the skin color doesn't always, I mean, skin is skin is see-through, like especially if you put your hand in front of a light, how you can kind of like see your bones and stuff, like your skin glows. You get the, like if you put your hand in front of a candle flame or a flashlight, you know how you did when you were a kid and you'd be fascinated by like how they changed. You can kind of see through the outer layers of the skin. They weren't like see-through, but you could see the light was coming through it, right? Well, you know, nostrils aren't always just black. It's just shadow on the skin inside. And so, you know, you have to kind of like match it to I think you should aesthetically match it to the skin tone and not go too dark. But I don't ask me because I've barely done any repaints, so I'm not a qualified person to I'm no expert. It's just my taste and my opinion, you know, like my taste. Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. If it's too dark. All right. So you guys heard me go on a crazy ass rant. My husband is he's in the other room probably thinking, Jesus Christ, Karen. Anyway, so before I go, because I'm going to wrap it up for you guys, are you going to get the Barbie Looks dolls? And if you are you going to get all of them or just some of them? I know that Jay gets some, not all. Let's wrap it up where we started. What do you guys think? She has pink eye. That's funny. That's funny. It's true. They end up looking like my little chihuahua who gets a cherry eye in the corner of her eye. I don't know if she like gets a hair stuck in there. It's never permanent or something. Oh. Well, I'm glad. What made me feel better about the rant is that there are people that understand where I'm coming from and that you guys don't think I'm absolutely off the rails. So, yeah. You want all for now. You gonna get any, Jay? I'm gonna get for sure the other boy, and then maybe the redhead. But I'm on the fence on the other two. Oh, good, Mel. Yeah, I love this. I love this sculpt. I don't know. Like I said, it's like the Kira sculpt, this girl, the original Barbie face. Not the original, but the one that I grew up with. Well, this girl. Yeah. Where are you, dear? Oh, duh, this girl. This sculpt is like an all-time favorite. I'll never get tired of it. But that's because they conditioned me as a child. It's the only real sculpt. It was like one of the few sculpts we had, so The Kira sculpt, I don't have her here. I like almost all Kira dolls. Annie's Kira sculpt is beautiful. I can't think of, I don't know, I mean, so this is the girl that they made the curly, curvy on this next wave. I'm really on the fence about getting her. I'm really on the fence about it. I mean, I like this girl. Yeah, she's so pretty. With her rooted eyelashes and... Ugh. And they're cheap, cheap, cheap. They're not going for a lot used. I wonder... The only thing... I love this face, but, you know, I did wish that the eyes... The makeup didn't go out quite so far. So maybe I'll get... Who am I kidding? I'm probably going to end up buying them. She does have a beautiful face. Yeah, Andra. And do you know who the other... Because I know that one of them... Is it the tall Barbie members exclusive that's the Victoria with the dark hair? You have an Alley haul? Oh, exciting. I don't even have anything from AliExpress coming right now. I'm so pathetic. I want to buy a bunch. Like, AliExpress actually has some really cute freaking clothes. And I really want to buy some more clothes for my dolls because I buy so many of them used that I don't end up, like, clothing them ever. It's like I keep saying I'm going to sew and then I don't sew, or I only sew for Blythe. So I really need to buy more clothes this year. But... I mean, this outfit is, oh, is she still dressed or is she, yeah. This outfit is AliExpress. I got it off of Mercari, but I knew it was AliExpress because I had seen it on Ali, and it's really cute. Like, the pants fit so cute. I'm not totally in love with the top, but it's still cute. But the pants, like, you could put this with any kind of top, like, so I really need to invest more on clothes and fabrics on Ali and not dolls this year because I have enough, right? Don't we? Oh, we all say that, but then it's never enough, is it? It's never enough. Never enough. All right, I'm gonna put you back in your bag for now. All right. Well, guys, I'm so happy you all caught me today. I make these live videos and a lot of people don't, you know, I don't post them. They're just whenever. And it's because I'm too lazy. Like, I didn't want to make, for this girl here, I filmed an entire unboxing and I have not gotten around to editing it and putting it up. Which is stupid because these are brand new dolls and people are interested in them. And I've just been too not into editing lately. And if I do a live, then I will end up having something to put up immediately. It's fine, but usually they end up being really long and people don't like to watch long videos. A lot of people, some people like me love to put a long video on when I'm doing art and sewing or something like that. But a lot of people just want to do, only care about short form, and YouTube doesn't really kind of like put lives in the algorithm, only videos. So like once they've been played, they're not really, you know, viewed as much. So I always do these just to get the videos up and to share what I'm doing with those who are like my dolly friends that really care. But I'm always happy when somebody, and I don't expect anybody to show up, but it's always nice when somebody does. I could like announce it instead of time. Who's got time for that? Not me. I ain't got the energy for that. I'm like a seat of the pants kind of a girl. So whenever somebody is able to join me, I'm super happy. And I love talking with you guys. So thank you so much for coming by today and opening up my new Barbie Looks and talking about dolls and doll customizing rants. And yay, I can't wait to see another video from Ellie with her new doll clothes. You always do the best doll haul clothes and fashion try-ons. Very excited to see what you're working on. And I'm very excited to see your new haul, Mel. And Jay, I will talk to you later about that thing we're doing. And I will also talk to you, Ellie, later about the thing we're doing. And Gigi Ma, I cannot believe you're going to make me a diorama. That is so exciting. I just can't believe it. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. I don't have any new unboxings yet or anything else, so I'm not sure when. Maybe I'll get around to putting her video up. I really like this doll, by the way. I love this doll. I really like these dolls. I can't afford all of them. I don't know that I want all of them, but I wanted a couple, and I kind of am interested in some of the fashion packs. And I do want to try to sew for them because their body dimensions are a little bit different than others. So that will be fun to try. So maybe we'll see some videos like that. And of course, the mermaid is coming up. So I'm sure next month we'll all be busy that's doing that. So take care, you guys. Have a wonderful afternoon and have a great Sunday. And I will see you all on your videos real soon. Bye.